Hello everybody, welcome back to the WGP. What I have for you today is one of those cheap made in China survival kits that you see just all over on the internet. I don't remember exactly which brand this was, but it's all the same brand pretty much. They just rename it something different when they get taken down. Let's go ahead and open it up. But you got the cheap little pencil case here with hooks on it for some reason, or a place to put a hook on it. I guess you could hang it from something, but I wouldn't trust it because I don't think it would last very long. Let's go ahead and pop it open, because I'm definitely not getting it back together. Still feels just as cheap as the last one I got. It's not even one to open. Oh, it's got another clip on it. Anyway, so what we've got in here is a emergency blanket. Standard emergency blanket. Always good to have one of those. We have a ferro rod here, or a magnesium striker, whatever the hell you want to call it. This isn't magnesium, this is just a sparker. I don't like how everything is covered in plastic. It feels really gross. Let's have the super shiny compass, which I'm going to hide. It does have a nice heavy handle on it, so it would probably work pretty well. Not really sure what I'm supposed to strike this with. Get that little coating off there. Well, it does shoot some sparks. Not very consistently. I feel like you could get a fire started with this though. I don't know. We'll see here in a second. Here, what is this? That feels extremely gross. I think it was just the cord. This feels like extremely cheap. I hate this type of cordage. It's better than nothing though. You have a spoon, knife, bottle opener thing. I don't know why it's got ridges on it. Make it cool, I guess. I think this is supposed to be a whistle, the handle. It kind of works. I mean, it works a little bit. See if the knife feels sharp. Knife does feel sharp. I'm not going to play with it because I will probably cut myself. I also would not trust this anywhere near my mouth because it just does not feel right. I wouldn't use this thing to eat. Probably cut some stuff with it, but wouldn't eat anything. You have a tactical pen for some reason. I don't know why they include a pen. I mean, it's nice to have something to write with, but like, let's see if this even works. Do I have anything to write with? I guess I could write on my hand. Well, it does have ink in it, so putting black on black, that doesn't make any sense. This is supposed to be like a glass breaker. It does feel sharp, so I mean, it would probably work. I don't think there's anything else in here. But yeah, tactical pen. I don't really get tactical pens, just keep a bic on you or something. You have a fishing lure. I feel like it would work. Fish like shiny stuff. You have a extremely cheap feeling flashlight, but no batteries with it. Wow, this thing feels disgusting. It's only got one LED in it. I will go. What the hell kind of size battery does this thing take? AA? I'll be right back. I'm gonna go find a battery for this thing. Alright, I went and got a AA. Let's see if it actually fits in here. I hope it does and doesn't just start a fire. It seems to fit. It's a bit loose. Does not feel like it wants to go in. This thing feels like it was made by the lowest bidder in China, which is really saying something. it does work. It is not bright at all, but you know what? Light. You can magnify it too. That's pretty neat. It's not the best, but you know what? It works. For how long? I don't know. We have one of these cool tactical knives that feels very cheap. Feels like something you'd buy at a fairground or something. It's like covered in something. Grease? Or probably machining oil. The lock does not work, so it'll just fold closed on your hand. It supposedly has another glass breaker on here. I wouldn't trust this thing. It does feel sharp, so it'd do a little bit of cutting. And you have a seatbelt cutter on here too. Let's see if it'll cut this cheap rope. It will not. You have to drag it back and forth a little bit, but it did cut it. Not very well, but I mean it cut it. And then you have a survival bracelet. I don't know why they choose to include these things. Because who actually walks around with one of these on? I mean, this would be like something I would clip onto a backpack and just leave. Which, I mean, that's probably what it's for. It has a whistle on it. Kind of works. The compass is somewhat accurate. Let's see if I can get it to strike at all. I'm not really sure which direction I'm supposed to use this. I guess this way. It does work, but I feel like once you use it for a little bit, you won't be able to use it anymore because it's just going to get caught on the buckle clips. It does shoot off some really good sparks though, when you can actually get them out. Yeah, I would take this and I would just clip it onto a bag or something and leave it. And then hopefully you never ever have to use it. And then we have this thing. Oh, it's one of those card things that says it's all these different tools, but it's really not. It'll open a couple bottles, that's for sure. The side with the saw does feel kind of sharp. The can opener actually feels pretty sharp. In other words, the points are sharp, that's it. The cutting edge, kind of sharp. It would probably cut something like paper, maybe. Yeah, well, mostly just tears it, but you know, I tried. It tried. I really don't like these things, but that's just mainly me. They seem to be like very common in these little cheap kits, though. I don't know why people just throw these in. I guess it looks cool. I don't know. And that is everything out of here. So the one thing we did not cover was the compass. That's just because the top is super shiny. See if it's actually accurate. Which it feels like it is. Let's see if I can spin it all the way around. It is actually accurate. Very impressive for a super cheap feeling compass. But it would work. Now, the real question is if I can get all this stuff back in here. But anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And what do you think of this kit? Leave your answers in the comments below. I think it's a good little thing if you don't really want to survive. But if you just want some knickknacks to play with, I think it's fine. But anyway, that's it for this video. You all have a good one, and I will see you later.